How do I understand complex ITIN application requirements? Imagine trying to piece together a puzzle with some missing pieces. That's what understanding the requirements for applying for an individual taxpayer identification number can feel like. But don't worry, I'm here to help you see the picture clearly. First, an ITIN is a 9-digit number issued by the Internal Revenue Service for people who need to file taxes but aren't eligible for a Social Security number. You need an ITIN if you have a tax filing obligation but cannot get a Social Security number. This includes non-resident or resident aliens required to file a tax return, spouses or dependents of U.S. citizens or residents who don't qualify for a Social Security number, and certain visa holders with tax responsibilities. Remember, an ITIN is only for tax purposes and does not give you permission to work or access Social Security benefits. To apply, you need to fill out IRS Form W-7, which is the application for IRS Individual Taxpayer Identification Number. This form asks for your full name, date of birth, place of birth, and details about your immigration or foreign status. Along with this form, you must submit a federal tax return unless you qualify for an exception. If you do qualify, you'll need to provide documents that support your claim. These documents must prove your identity and foreign status. The most comprehensive document is a valid passport, which shows both your identity and nationality. Other acceptable documents include national identification cards, U.S. visas, or immigration papers like Form DS 2019 or I-20 if you are a student or researcher. All documents must be current, with clear expiration dates, and show your name and photo. Because original documents can be hard to replace if lost, it's often better to submit certified copies. These copies are issued by the agency that created them, like the U.S. Department of State, a U.S. embassy or consulate, or an IRS certified acceptance agent. Applying in person at an IRS Taxpayer Assistance Center or through a certified acceptance agent can help you avoid mailing original documents and reduce the risk of losing them. For Latino families, a good tip is to carefully review the instructions on Form W-7. This helps you know if you qualify for an exception to filing a tax return with your application. Gather all your documents early, especially passports and immigration papers, and consider getting certified copies if you prefer not to send originals. Using a certified acceptance agent can make the process smoother because they verify your documents and help fill out the form correctly. Keep track of renewal deadlines because if you don't use your ITIN on a tax return for 3 years in a row, it will expire. If you already have an ITIN, include your previous number on your new application to avoid delays. Understanding these steps makes applying for an ITIN less confusing. It helps you stay compliant with U.S. tax laws and ensures you can access any tax benefits you're eligible for. Just take it step by step, gather your documents early, and don't hesitate to ask for help if needed.